Hello, angels, and welcome back to another episode of the Money Mindset Mansion podcast. I am so excited for today. So, today we have a little orange juice concentrate, a little snacky episode for you guys. So, this is something that I am implementing in my life, and I want to invite you to do the same. Right now, we just entered Mercury Retrograde. We all know the energy's been wild, and I feel like so much is happening. Everyone I talk to is like, what is going on? Everything is moving so quickly. Everything is moving so fast. Like things that we used to be able to get away with, we no longer can. We're just entering a whole new world, literally. And right now, it could seem like things are falling apart, or it could seem like things are going wrong, or things are falling away, or not working, or whatever it may be. Okay, it is very common in this energy right now, especially going into Mercury retrograde. And I want to give us tool, a tool to support us, and a tool for at least the next 2 weeks that I want us to commit to. It's almost like a challenge, an experiment that we are going to commit to together should you choose to join. So, something that has helped me so much recently is just creating this belief that everything is happening for me. And I'm calling it the faithful experiment. That no matter what happens, no matter what is going on, everything is always working out for me. Everything is always happening for me. And this has literally saved me because when I was away in October, I was gone for 3 weeks. You guys all know it was a lot. Like I was on 8 flights, I was in 4 different countries. We had like four, I don't even know how many events. I saw everyone, like it was a lot. And there was a lot that quote unquote like could go wrong. But no matter what happened, no matter what was occurring, I just kept saying everything is working out for me. I just trust universe, God, source, whatever word you want to use, has got my back here. And this means that either something better is coming. This means that everything is going to work out way better than I was even expecting. And I just trust that no matter what's going on, everything is always working out for me. And I just kept saying that out loud. Even when it was like, oh, like for example, the day of my retreat, we got everyone's drinks orders. We order people's drinks to the Airbnb. And the one place that we wanted to book was closed. We called them. We tried to, you know, Rachel was like, do we Uber there? And it was just not working. So we weren't going to have drinks when they arrived, which is not ideal. And I just kept saying, you know what? Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. I just trust that this is happening for me. And then it actually worked out great because when they got there, we were actually outside, so the drinks wouldn't have worked anyways. And then by the time everyone was inside, we had all of our, well, then we ordered off something called Sun Life, which I love even more. So it all just kind of like worked out. There was actually, funny enough, like a few drink orders that went weirdly, but I was just like, you know what? Everything is working out for us. And that energy of just having full blind faith is actually a muscle to flex because usually when things go wrong, the automatic reaction that we go to is, oh, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Like negativity, we make it mean something about us, we add meaning to it, we get disappointed, we get overwhelmed, we can spiral, and it's really easy to do that. The harder thing to do is actually to be like, this is happening for me. This is happening for me. And to have so much unwavering faith and trust in the universe that this is happening for you is harder to do, but it's the best option. Because imagine if you were literally God, okay? And you could oversee yourself. And as God, you were like, okay, I have the best thing for this person. I'm so excited to give it to them. They're just not ready yet, but I'm going to give it to them. And they think that they want this one thing, but I have this thing that's for them that's like so much better. And so you're trying to attract this thing, and then I take it from you because I'm like, you actually don't want this. Trust me. I know everything about you. I know your higher self. I know everything about you. I literally created you, so I know what you're going to want. So I'm going to take away this thing that you think that you want because I have something that's so much better. And then you, down on earth, starts kicking and screaming, being like, why is this happening to me? Having a freak out, right? You lose trust. As God, you're like, wait, I've always been there for you. I've done everything in my power to give you everything that you've ever wanted. Sometimes it's not in the timeline that you think, but I've always been there for you, and I've always given you what you wanted right when you needed it, exactly the moment. I've always been there for you. And now I'm starting to get upset because you're not trusting me. You are not trusting that I have your back. And so let me just hold this a little bit longer so that you can learn to have full faith and trust in me and know. So then you go through your emotional wave and then you get to a neutral point and then you're like, okay, maybe that was meant to be, maybe it happened for a reason, da 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 da. And the minute you become neutral, you go boop, and then you get this thing that's like way better than you could ever have imagined. And that's the lesson. The lesson is the moment that you start to realize that everything is happening for you and everything is happening the exact perfect moment that it's meant to, you get it. And I have so many examples of this where, for example, manifesting most of my homes, actually, most of this stuff is in the 11th hour. Let's be honest. It's like the moment that you are like, okay, you know what? Not like I give up, but just like I let go and I let God. Literally, do you hear the phrase like I let go and I let God? The minute you let God or let higher self, and the minute you let go of controlling, restricting, trying to make it happen in a certain way, boop, it comes through. The minute you become neutral, it comes through. So I want to override that whole journey of getting to that neutral place, of going through the low, to rise back up, to get to neutral. What if we just did an experiment for 2 weeks and we just in every single moment trusted that everything's working out for me? This is working out for me. Even if it wants to trigger you, even if it wants to disappoint you, even if it wants to upset you, you say, how is this happening for me? And I have full faith and trust. And I'm having so much unwavering, unconditional faith in the universe, in God, in higher self, that they have me so freaking much that everything's going to be okay. It's actually gonna be more than I could ever imagine. And I'm going to be so grateful. So instead of going through the Himalayan mountains of emotional wave, let's just go right to the top and just say, this is happening for me. How is this happening for me? How is this always happening for me? And how is everything always working out for me in the best way possible? I trust. I let go and I let God. And what happens then? And what happens from that energy? And that story I just told you where God goes or source, universe goes, boop, here you go. It's always there for you. It has it. It's holding it. It's waiting to give it to you. The moment that you trust it and the moment that you let go and allow to receive, it will come through. So we don't need to go through this whole rigmarole. You can just allow yourself to receive in the moment and be there. And this is what we call quantum leaping. This is what we call shortening timelines. Because the minute that you allow yourself to relax and receive, you will. So open yourself up to receive by letting go and letting God and having full faith and trust. And we're just going to do this for 2 weeks. It's not that big of it's not that big of a deal. It's 2 weeks in your whole entire life. And for 2 weeks, we're going to suspend disbelief and we are going to anchor into this thing that I'm calling the faith experiment. And we are going to address in every single moment, every single instant, that everything is always working out for us. And I want to reflect in 2 weeks on how that worked for you. And if this was a better experiment, and if this was a better way of living. And I can tell you, I've been living this way for a while and I'm not perfect in it. I have to override my ego often. And I even actually, something happened last night that I was like, okay, meltdown. Not perfect in this, but the moments when I actually can anchor to this, it's like things come through that are so much better than I could ever even imagine. And I'm so grateful. So how can we trust that everything is always working out for us? Because it is. It is. Look back on your life, on all those moments where you thought it wasn't working, and it always was. And this is how we create trust and a connection with source, with God, with the universe. And the stronger that bond is, the more it protects and provides for you. The more you trust it, the more it will trust you. The more you connect with it, the more it will connect with you. So create that bond, create that trust, and knowing that you are so protected and so provided for. Okay. I love you so much. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. And if you haven't yet done it and has been a long time listener and love this show, I would be so grateful for an honest review. I read all of them and they make my whole entire day. And I just love you guys so much. So thank you so much for being here. I love you guys so much. And I'm going to give you a forehead kiss. And I'll see you guys next one. Commit to the faithful experience with me and let's see what happens. Okay, love you. Bye. Hey, before you go, would you love a free track that will clear any blocks to manifest what you desire? If you have heard me, you have heard me talk about my Clear the Fear method, and I'm offering you a free track, and all we ask in return is if you submit a review for the podcast. Just submit an honest review, take a screenshot and send it to hello@marleyrose.ca, and we will send you this free track so that you can unblock manifesting anything that you desire. This track is extremely powerful, so there's something in your life that you have been manifesting and it hasn't come through yet. Try this track to unblock and manifest all that you desire. I'm so excited for you to experience this magic, and I cannot wait for you to manifest everything that you desire. Thank you so much for submitting your review, and I look forward to reading it.